Fan Man-yee grew up in Hong Kong during a time when the city was changing fast. Her childhood was rough, and by her teenage years, she was living in an all-girls home in Hong Kong. Eventually, she started working as a nightclub hostess, just trying to survive. She met all kinds of people in the nightlife world, including a man named Chan Man-lok, a local triad member with a reputation no one wanted to test. At some point, Fan borrowed money from Chan. When she couldn't pay him back fast enough, things escalated. Chan decided to send a message, not just about money, but about power. In early 1999, Fan was taken to an old apartment on Granville Road, an apartment that would later become the center of Hong Kong's most infamous criminal case. For weeks, Fan was held in this apartment. What happened inside those walls was deeply abusive. But what matters for this story is that police later learned everything because of one unexpected witness. A teenage girl involved with Chan eventually fled the apartment and went straight to the police. When investigators entered the apartment, nothing looked unusual at first. Old furniture, cigarette smoke, cheap curtains. They found a Hello Kitty mermaid doll and couldn't believe what they found inside. They found the only evidence of the victim. The discovery horrified the entire city and turned the case into international news overnight. With Ah Fong's testimony, investigators pieced together the events inside the apartment. The suspects argued, denied, contradicted each other, but the evidence spoke for itself. In the end, all three men were convicted of manslaughter, not murder, because the exact cause of death could not be confirmed. But the judge made one thing clear. What they did was some of the most shocking cruelty the city had ever seen. Fan Man-yee's story is tragic not just because of what happened, but because so many people ignored her suffering for so long. And that's why this case continues to haunt Hong Kong decades later. Like, share, and subscribe for more.